What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to this Anfield Agenda Brentford preview. I'm going to take you through my predicted starting 11 and score predictions for the Reds' trip to Brentford in a first in the Premier League. Really looking forward to this game. Although Jack will be doing the watch along of the game, I'll be over in London. I will be doing my best to try and squeeze in the game before we head to the AJ fight. Look, ladies and gentlemen, before I get stuck into the starting 11 and score predictions, as always, I've got a little bit of a pitch for you, and this one is around the Ultimate Fan app. If you guys don't know about the Ultimate Fan app, I think you're really going to like it. Ultimate Fan is a brand new app that combines Fantasy Premier League and FIFA pack openings into one really cool app. The good news here, ladies and gentlemen, is one, the app is entirely free to play, and you can win your share of £300,000 in prizes to be won over the course of the season. And best of all, there's prizes to be won every single week. So it doesn't matter if you miss the early weeks of the season. As an example, the past game week, there was over £8,500 in prizes given out, with cash prizes paid out right down to as low as 300th place. Now, this app is available to UK and Irish residents, age 18 plus. The link in the description of the video will bring you straight to the app. That'll let them know that we sent you. And we're going to be making some content in and around the Ultimate Fan app as well as the season goes on. So if you think you've got what it takes to, one, get in the money, or two, beat Anfield Agenda, let us know, and we'll see how we get on over the course of the season. Right, look, ladies and gentlemen, time to get to the preview part of the video. This is going to be a game that I'm actually a little bit annoyed that I'm not going to get to do the watch along of, because I think it's going to be a really high tempo affair. We don't need to make the mistake that Arsenal made at the very start of the season when they rocked up to Brentford. And I don't know, I can assume maybe thought that they were just going to steamroller over them. Thomas Frank has this side playing really, really good, high energy, high tempo, high pressing football. Don't be fooled by the fact that they're only coming up out of the Championship. They have a record-breaking goal scorer. Ivan Toney smashed the Championship goal scoring record. He's proved he can do it in League One, the Championship, and now he's making his way in the Premier League as well. There's a name that you'll probably remember as well from his time at Liverpool. Sergi Canos has gone to Brentford and really reignited his career. So I'm expecting a difficult enough afternoon, or evening shall I say, on Saturday. Jack will be starting the coverage of the game from 5 p.m. on the Anfield Agenda account. Hope you can tune in for that one with Jack and have a post-match show and all the usual stuff along with it as well. So look, without any further ado, let's get straight into my predicted 11 and my score predictions for the game. We'll start with the score prediction. As you can see on screen there now, I've gone for a 2-1 win to the Reds. I don't think it's going to be straightforward. I genuinely believe this is going to be a fairly tricky evening's work for the Reds. Now, so there's some good news. Trent Alexander-Arnold is back available for Jurgen Klopp's men. Bobby Firmino has been training as well. I don't think, as you can see from my 11, that Bobby will start, but it's great news to hear that he is back training. Naby and Thiago have been ruled out of the game, so they won't be able to take any part. So look, let me take you through my 11. See what we think. If you guys agree with me, brilliant, let me know in the comments. If you'd rather a different 11 or a different position, of course, as always, love to know your thoughts on it. We'll start off in goal. Look, it's Alisson Becker. Of course it's Alisson Becker. Trent is available at right back, and I fully expect him to come in. As good a deputy as James Milner was, he's not Trent. You know, he doesn't have the pace that Trent has, or some of the similar attributes. So Trent coming straight in at right back. Left back, Andy Robertson. This may seem a little bit tough though, because Kostas Tsimikas has done really well since he's come in and has been very lively going forward. I just think we get a little bit more defensively from Andy Robertson, and I think away from home in a game that's going to be really high energy, really high tempo, I think Robbo's experience in the Premier League might be invaluable. So I'm going to go with Robbo at left back, and then Joel Matip to come back in to partner Virgil van Dijk at the centre of the Reds' defence. No real surprises there. Both of them have been really good. Kloppo's starting to manage Van Dijk's time as well, obviously, with him coming back from that long-term injury. So I expect those two guys to start at centre-back. It was great to see Ibrahima Konate get some minutes. Great to see Joe Gomez get some minutes recently enough as well. So just a good time, isn't it? It's good when we have 5 good centre-backs there to be able to rotate. But for this one, I'd go for Van Dijk and Joe Matip. Moving into midfield, as I said at the start of the video, Naby Keita and Thiago aren't available for this one. I probably would have slipped either one of those into the left side. Now the question I suppose is, does Jurgen Klopp go with James Milner, his tried and trusted man, or does he go for youthful energy? I've gone for the youthful energy of Curtis Jones. Again, I was very impressed with him against Norwich in the League Cup. The guy, to me, looks like he's ready. I'd like to see him. I think he's better functioning off that left-hand side of the midfield. Hendo back over to his usual right-hand side then, where he links up really well with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah and Fabinho in the holding role. Again, the only real, I think, argument anybody could perhaps have is over the left side. I say argument, I mean disagreement, I mean difference of opinion. So, usually, yeah, I'd probably go for Naby Keita there because of his relationship with Sadio Mane or even Thiago, but with them not being available, to me, it's a straight shootout between Curtis Jones and James Milner. On this occasion, I think Curtis Jones is the right call. Up top then, even though, as I said, Bobby Firmino is back and available, I think maybe best to bring him off the bench if we need to change things up. I'm not going to lie, I do feel that Diogo Jota has dropped off a little bit over the last couple of weeks. But, that's to be expected. Not everyone's going to be 100% week in and week out. But I do think he still deserves the nod in this one. Sadio Mane, of course, on the left. Diogo Jota doing what he does centrally, dropping deep at times, linking up play and trying to create a bit of space. What I love about Jota mainly is the runs of his. You see him for one of the chances that Mohamed Salah set up for Sadio Mane recently. He took two players with him, Diogo Jota, making a great diagonal run, which freed up that space for Mohamed Salah to be able to slip in Sadio then the left-hand side. And then, of course, on the right-hand side, the goal-scoring machine that is Mohamed Salah. And I'm going to bank him to get another one. I'm going to go for Mo to get another one. I don't know who'll score. Let's go for a centre-back. I'm going to be real bold. I don't usually predict scorers, but I'm going to go for Mohamed Salah and Joel Matip. I think Joel Matip has been really close to getting ahead or getting on the end of something scoring this season. He's forced the keeper into a few saves, had a few that sailed just a little bit wide as well. So, yeah, I think maybe Joel Matip to get on the score sheet on Saturday, I should say, and Mohamed Salah. So, look, that's the 11 that I think Jurgen Klopp should go with. But as always, I want to know your thoughts on it. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have loads of Anfield Agenda socials as well that we'd love you to get involved with. So, if you're not following us on TikTok, as an example, you can find Anfield Agenda on there. On Instagram or on Twitter, just search Anfield Agenda. Should be really easy. All our accounts are just at Anfield Agenda, really, so it should be straightforward. Again, I'd love you guys to show your support to Jack this weekend. This is going to be his first watch along on the channel. Obviously, I'll be over in London, so can't do anything about it, but I'm sure Jack will step in and do a very good job. Again, I really appreciate the support you're showing Jack on the new shows as well. I'll be mainly trying to limit my involvement to match day content and predictions and stuff like that on Anfield Agenda, but I will be over on Craig Station doing the odd bits and pieces as well. I was over there last night as an example. Well, as I record this, it was the night before actually for the United West Ham game, and very good game of football that was as well. I'm hoping to do some boxing and a few other bits as well over on Craig Station. There is a link in the description for that. A lot of people keep saying, is this Mundo Sport though when I'm on Craig Station? Yes, it is the same channel. We just rebranded it because we don't want to limit it to sports, basically, because we have a few interviews and stuff with Rory Stories and with Gary Spike O'Sullivan and a few others that we have planned as well. So we don't want to just limit it to a sporting thing. So that's why the name change, really. Again, look, ladies and gentlemen, just to quickly run through: Alisson in goal for me, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Van Dijk and Joel Matip as the centre back pairing, with Fabinho anchor in the midfield, Curtis Jones to the left and Jordan Henderson to the right, and then Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. That is my predicted starting 11 for the game. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the preview. As always, I don't think this is going to be an easy game. I think Thomas Frank and Brentford are going to give us a very stern test. I imagine that fantastic new stadium of theirs will be absolutely rocking as well. So don't be expecting the 6-0s that Jack Gill predicts and stuff like that. I think this is going to be a 1-goal winning game for us, if we get over with the 3 points, which of course I hope that we do. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win for the Reds. Mohamed Salah and Joe Matip are my predicted goal scorers. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button as well. We have hit 120,000 subscribers. I want to take a second to say a massive thank you to you guys for that as well. And don't forget, you can download the Ultimate Fan app entirely free once you're over the age of 18 or a resident of UK or Ireland, with the link in the description below, and you will have your chance at winning your share of £300,000 absolutely free. Don't have to spend a penny. And again, FIFA pack openings and FPL combined together. Great free app, link below. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys early next week. Jack will be taking you through the weekend. Much love as always. Have yourselves a cracking weekend. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you soon. Lots of love.